We are almost at the end of our script now, so what we need to do is we've come to a point where we need to draw a line going down the middle of our window, so we're going to need to pick the pen up. So we're going to stick pen up over here, and I'm going to get the pen, instead of it moving and making a mark, I'm going to get it to actually glide to a position. So I'm going to go into the motion blocks, and we will see a block that says glide. You can see here, glide. So it's going to glide for 1 second to a certain position. So on the X it will be 135, and for Y it will be 50. So this will take our pen to a position where it will be able to glide and create that other line for us once we put the pen down. So we're going to click on pen, we'll put our pen down again, and we're going to do a whole load of coordinates again, pretty much the same size as this block here. So what I'm going to do is be a little bit sneaky. I am going to, once this cooperates with me a little bit, I'm going to duplicate this and I'm going to just pop it over here so I can work on it. We'll stick these all back together again, and we'll start working on these blocks here. So once we have got our pen to go down again, we're going to need to set in the coordinates that it needs to know for X and Y. So we're going to start off with 175 and 50. And on our next block, 175 still, and 30 this time. Whoops. All right, 135 again. This time at the end, we're going to say 70. Oh, hold on, 135 is for the first time, my apologies. So 135 and 30. And I'm going to need some more blocks. So I'm going to duplicate this, stick it underneath so that we can carry on working. So we've got 135, 30. We're going to have 135, 70. And 175, 70. All right. So this block will fit down here, but I'm going to add a little bit more to it before I do that. So I'm going to go back into motion. What I want it to do is I want it to change rather than go to or set. I want it to actually change the different parameters. So I need it to change an X and I need it to change a Y. So first of all, we're going to start off by changing the Y. This time we're going to give it a minus number, so minus 40. Change X by minus 20. And then we're going to change Y again to 40. Let me just move this out the way for a second. Okay, so that's our next block of text that we're going to do, and the way we're going to finish that is to tell the computer pen up, because we're about to change direction, go somewhere else. We'll pop that on the bottom of our code. What you'll see now is that we have a scroll bar that goes up and down so that we can see the length of our code, which is getting quite lengthy right now. Give that a try, click on the green button, see what happens, and we'll see you in a minute.